Well, regardless of what happened today, it's a brand new season. Everybody that makes the playoffs is 0-0, and the team that handles their objectives the best gets the rewards from the postseason. And our objective will be to pick ourselves up off the ground and fix some things like we always would do in a three-game losing streak. You know, that's the thing that my club's going to remember, is how we played this particular weekend. And if I know them right, they're going to get up off the ground and they're going to get more focused. And simply we just need to play the game of baseball better and coach it better. And we got dominated, out-coached, outplayed, and out-pitched. And there's no easy ones from here on in. If we're looking for it to be an easy road, even though we have earned the privilege to host, then they chose to do the wrong thing. There's 64 teams that all want the same thing and are all 0-0, and the rankings and hosting and all that stuff, and everybody's got it all figured out, but the games will be won and lost between the lines like they always are.
What disappoints you most about the way the team played this weekend? Was it pitching? Was it the lack of ability to get a bunt down? Where do you start putting the pieces back together?
Well, the stakes went up. Winning became critical. It's always about winning, unfortunately, in athletics, and there's extreme highs and extreme lows. We're going through an extreme low right now. The exhilaration of this opportunity and the title was special and earned. And then, unfortunately, this team's been an amazing team for me, because there's only been about 6 or 7 out-of-character efforts the entire year, which is a phenomenal percentage, maybe the best percentage I've ever coached. They are a special group of human beings and baseball players, and I got a great staff and great players, but the real nuts and bolts, as you've heard me say all year long, is the makeup of this team. And so all of a sudden the stakes went up, like they will next week, and we got a little out of character. You're always going to look flat or look like you didn't play well when the scoreboard doesn't reward you, but I thought Friday we were what I call gooned out, overexcited, making a lot of noise, not staying in our role, or in other words, bring your face, bring your baseball game face. It was a playoff face, and we didn't play very well. And I thought we had good balance yesterday. I thought we were in character and lost a very tough game, but we played well yesterday. Today we played awful, and today we were hoping and wishing instead of what I call in the process of playing. And does that mean there's something wrong with my young men? Absolutely not. It's their will to win and the importance and the specialness and all that. The lesson learned in that is that process that we chose to take today is not a process that gives us the best chance, in my opinion.
George, do you think part of it is that your guys just have to learn how to play at this high of a level all the time to compete for championships and not get overramped?
Yeah, I've been on the other side of this coin. I've been fortunate to have a crowd with energy like this, full house, rooting for the home team in regional play. And it makes it tougher for the opposition to come in and play well. Things get magnified. The deal that happened at the end of the game yesterday I don't think happens with 10 people in the stands. And so I've been on the positive side of that. That doesn't make it any easier for us next week when we get to host. But when it starts going bad, you panic a little bit if you're the visitor. And unfortunately, I think that's, in some cases, some of my young men did and some of my coaches did. I didn't coach my best game today either, trying to win.
How much does this concern you then going into regional now, just this week?